Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird's a word. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word. Well, a bird, bird, bird.
What's going on, TubeView? Let's go ahead and get this video started. Let's start this 2015 off right. So here's the action camera that I decided to order for motovlogging and various other random vlogs. So let's go ahead and see what we got. I decided to go ahead and order the JVC ADIXXION action cam. It's the second one that came out. I believe it's like the XCGA2 or something like that. And I ordered it off cyclegear.com. You know, I'm a big CycleGear fan, so ordered off cyclegear.com, and CycleGear gives you a special where if you get this action cam, you get to choose 5 accessories for free. So I decided to go ahead and choose the 5 things that I felt like I would use the most, but you can choose various things. So if you ever get on cyclegear.com, go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and open these boxes up. Let's start with this one, because this one is the camera and the waterproof housing that I ordered, and they came separate because they came from California. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm going to try to hold the camera as steady as possible so you know it's not jumping around everywhere. Oh man. Alright, let's see how I can do this. I see how complicated motovloggers make this when it comes to opening stuff up for their family Fridays and stuff like that. Alright. Got that out. Alright, so here's the actual camera itself. The JVC ADIXXION action camera. It's very small. It's got a small 1.5 LED display, so you can see what you're recording. You can actually connect it through your phone through Wi-Fi, so you can see what you're recording from your phone as well, as long as you know you have the right type of device for the connectivity. So this camera, let's just talk a little bit about it. It shoots as the same specs as the GoPro Hero 3 Black. It shoots up to 1080 HD at 60 frames per second, and I don't know, it doesn't have an external microphone jack. That's the only problem that I see, that this camera wouldn't be comparable to the GoPro Hero 3. But as far as the image quality, based on the reviews that I've seen, this camera's image quality and video quality is very, very superb. It's actually, to me, in my opinion, and you know that's very important, in my opinion, it's actually better than the GoPro. But that can all be dependent on the settings and the, you know, the way you develop and put your white balance on. So let's go ahead and just continue with this. This is actually the waterproof housing for it. Now the camera is actually waterproof by itself. It comes waterproof, dustproof, and shockproof out of the box. The reason I decided to just go ahead and get the waterproof casing for it anyway is because I figured that it would be easier to replace the casing rather than the entire camera if I ever like broke it or dropped it or fell off the bike or anything like that. Hopefully that doesn't happen, you know. Some of you guys might wish it does, but you know, let's not wish that. But anyway, so that was the reason I decided to get that, and that was one of the 5 accessories that I could have chosen from. So I felt like that was a good idea and a good purchase. Let's go ahead and open up this other box to see some of the better accessories that I decided to get. Alright, this right here is actually a chest vest mount, and so I figured I could use that for various different things. You know, I like to ride regular bicycles and stuff and goof off and screw around. We got a couple of trails here in Atlanta that I like to hit. You know, I usually do it by myself just to stay in shape. That's kind of what I do for my cardio as far as when I work out. So that'd be a good mount to have, just doing stuff like that, especially when I go to the beach and surfing and all that kind of stuff. So I ordered that because it was free. All right, let's move on. This was a necessity. This was a must-have. The 32 gigabyte, the actual size, not the micro SD, but the actual size SD card, because this camera takes a full-size SD card and not the micro SD card, which is actually really, really hard to find from what I'm understanding. So that was a $44 value. Got it for free, so I definitely needed that. So the next one that I got was this actual suction cup mount. I figured I could use that for like mounting on the back of the bike. You know, you guys want to see the ass cam and everything. So I figured I could use it for stuff like that, and then putting it in my vehicles, in either one of my trucks or on another vehicle. So I felt like that was a good purchase. I'm actually I don't know, I'm kind of torn on this one because I actually need a different kind of mount for my helmet, and instead of buying it, I'm actually thinking about just swapping this one out, but I might as well just go ahead and buy it. Push comes to shove. I mean, I've already got 5 other things for free, so what's an extra $50, right? All right. All right, let's see what else we got down here in this box. And this is the last thing. This was an extra battery, and the reason I got an extra battery is because I can always have one on charge and always just pull them out and swap them instead of trying to, worry about my camera dying here and my camera dying there. I see a lot of moto vloggers that say, oh, they were in the middle of something and, oh, my camera died. I don't want to go through that. So when it does die, just be able to pull it out, swap it out, and then I'm good to go for another 4 hours. So I thought that was a good ass purchase, good idea. Man, so that was a $25 value I got for free. So all in all, here's all the stuff laid out on the floor. I felt like this was a pretty good idea, a pretty good purchase as far as the action cams are concerned. I mean, you guys make your own opinions and go online and do your own research to, see if this is something that you may like or you may not like, or if you're really just a diehard GoPro fan, if that's really, really what you want. I actually bought a GoPro prior to getting this, and I never opened it because I was, it was getting cold, and I didn't think that I was going to be riding through the season like that. But it's actually been, had some warm days here in Atlanta, and I could have mounted it. But when I saw this, I decided to take the GoPro back and go ahead and purchase this. So we're going to see how it works out for me. Hopefully the audio quality isn't going to be too bad, and maybe I can figure out a way to connect it because, I have 2 Bluetooth helmets. Maybe I can figure out a way to, jimmy rig it and link it up to where I can just connect it to the microphones that are already in both of my helmets. So here we go. That's it. That's the JVC Action Cam ADIXXION unboxing. So the next video I'll show you will be me probably mounting it to my helmet, and then we'll go out and test it out, go for a ride. So guys, stay tuned. Appreciate you watching.
My mouth.